Hey guys, I'm going to do a quick review on the Wolfman Enduro Fender bag. I've been riding into the woods without having the means of changing a tire, so I decided it was finally time to invest in a little piece of gear that I can just take with me and load in an extra tube and some tools if I ever have a flat out in the middle of nowhere. So I ordered this from Fortnine.ca. It's a nice compact little Fender bag. Right now I've got a tube in there. This is a 21-inch tube. It seems to fit nicely, and there's plenty of room left for some extra tools. So I'll start by looking at this bag a little closely here. We've got a nice heavy-duty zipper. The fabric and the stitching seems to be all of good quality, and one thing I quite like about this is the hooks that hook around your fender. They're actually metal, but they're coated, so they're not cheap plastic. They're not just gonna break off if a rock hits them or something like that. On the underside, we've got sort of a rubbery material. Obviously that's for gripping against the fender when it's strapped down, so it's not going to be sliding around on you. I'm just going to turn this over again and show you from the top. It's sort of hard to tell, but there's actually a slight taper. So this end is actually a little bit bigger than this end, and I'm just assuming that so it fits the fender a little bit better. It doesn't really affect the internal size of it. There's still plenty of room on either end for your tube. So I'm just going to go ahead now and see how my new Motion Pro T6 combo levers fit in there. I bought this set because not only do I have a set of tire spoons, I also have a set of tire wrenches that I can use to get those wheels off. The length is pretty good. That's about 8 inches, so I think I should have enough leverage to get those nuts off the axles. What do you think, Hero? Do I have enough leverage to get the nuts off the axles? What do you think? What do you think? Do I? Do I? Are you a good boy? Who's outside? Who's outside, Hero? You somebody out there? You somebody outside? Who do you see? Who am I talking to? Am I talking to the people? Yeah, everyone meet Hero. Hey, Hero, look. Look at the camera. Hi, bud. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. Tire spoons, wrenches, axles. So, the KLX 250 has a 27mm rear axle and a 17mm front. Unfortunately, both these sizes aren't available in this wrench set. You can get a 27, but you can't get a 17. So what I did was I got the biggest, the 32mm wrench, and then a combination 12 and 13. And then I got this little adapter piece that fits inside of the 32mm. And then I've got a 17mm end on here and a 27mm end on here. So I won't ever really likely use this. You know, I may be riding with someone that actually has a 32mm axle nut, maybe, or whatever that is. Anyway, so I'm just going to take these out and see how they fit inside this case. So I lied, these tools are actually about 9 inches long, but I thought I'd just throw them on the scale here before I put it in the fender bag. The 2 spoons and the adapter nut come into a total of just under 6 ounces, so that's pretty light. Keep in mind that you don't have to have an extra wrench. These are spoons and wrenches together, so that is pretty good weight savings. So with the tools, the tube, and the fender bag all together, we're weighing in at just under 2 pounds. I'd say that's pretty good considering what you have in here. That's not a lot of extra weight to add to your bike. I think the bulk of that weight is the tube itself, so depending on what tube you have in this bag, you might make it lighter, make it heavier, whatever. Hey, so we've got this put on the bike. My bike is, wheelless, sitting in the garage. Yeah, more to come on that. But it seems to fit pretty well. It looks like it's a good addition to the bike, like it's not super ugly or anything. It's pretty solid. You kind of have to cinch this up pretty tight, otherwise it wants to slide forward on the fender. See, I didn't give it a lot of pressure there and it seemed to slide forward. I think what might be a good idea is to maybe sort of strap it around the fork tubes, or like run a zip tie or something between this strap and the fork tube, or possibly just get a piece of that anti-slip matting and put it between the pack and the fender. Your mileage may vary on that. You know, my fender is pretty shiny and smooth, so maybe that's why it's sliding around, but in any case, I'm not really worried about losing this pack. I'm sure I'll find a way to strap it down nicely. So there you have it. A good addition to the bike and peace of mind on the trail in case I blow a tire.